Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about another billion-dollar development or investment being made in Jamaica. Now this is the manufacturing of a plant in St. Catherine. It's going to be a renewable energy plant and it's going to create the batteries that are used in the renewable energy systems. Mega development. Now, what happens with these renewable energy systems is they generate electricity, but the excess electricity generated is stored in batteries so that when the renewable energy doesn't produce enough electricity to power the grid at that time, the batteries kick in and provide additional energy. So they form a crucial part in the renewable energy network. So let's say in the day, the energy supply demand is 10 megawatts, but the renewable energy plant can produce 25 megawatts. So the 15 megawatts that's not being used at the current time is stored in the batteries. Now at night, let's say during the peak hours, the energy needed to power the grid is 35 kilowatts, but the plant, the renewable energy plant can only produce 25 kilowatts at that time. Then the batteries would kick in and provide the additional 10 megawatts so that there is no blackout or anything in the grid. So the batteries are critical to renewable energy. And as more countries, companies, even homes move towards renewable energy, these batteries are essential, critical. So to start manufacturing them in Jamaica is really a mega development. So we are going to tell you more about what's happening here. Now they announced that the facility to build these batteries will be in Lakespen. I'm not sure if it's going to be in that new industrial park that's being built out in Lakespen. They didn't specify exactly where, they just said Lakespen. But it's very possible that that is where it's going to be. But we'll keep you guys updated on that part. A major renewable energy investment is on the horizon for Jamaica as Derelon Ebenezer, through Derelon Energy Limited and its subsidiary Agwistar Technologies Limited, moves forward with plans to construct a high voltage battery manufacturing facility in the island. The proposed plant is to be located in Lakespen with an estimated investment of approximately US 30 million or 3.2 billion Jamaican. The development is expected to generate around 100 direct jobs and position Jamaica as a regional hub for advanced energy storage technology. The project will be rolled out in two key stages. Phase 1 will focus on automated assembly and testing of high voltage battery systems. Production is projected at roughly 200 megawatt hours per year. Phase 2 will expand operations to include sodium-ion battery cell manufacturing, potentially increasing total production capacity to about 500 megawatt hours per year. This expansion will allow Jamaica to supply not only local demand but also regional markets across the Caribbean. The batteries are expected to incorporate the company's proprietary technology, designed to offer long-term durability with claims of up to a 20-year performance life. This longevity is important for large-scale renewable energy systems where reliability and efficiency are critical. Battery storage systems are essential to modern energy infrastructure, especially in countries transitioning to new renewable energy. The batteries planned for production in Jamaica would serve several important purposes. 1. Renewable energy storage. Solar and wind energy do not produce electricity consistently throughout the day. Batteries store excess energy generated during peak production times, for example when the sun is shining, and release it when demand is high or production is low, such as at night. This helps stabilize the electricity grid and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. 2. Grid stabilization. Large battery systems help regulate voltage and frequency on the national grid. In small island states like Jamaica, grid stability is especially important due to limited generation capacity and vulnerability to disruptions. 3. Backup power. Battery storage can provide emergency backup power during outages caused by storms, hurricanes, or technical failures. This is particularly valuable for hospitals, schools, businesses, and critical infrastructure. Alright, guys, that's the end of the update. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright, guys, have a good day.